Way to go. Keep it going. Good job, guys. All right, Paul. I see you. All right, John. Finish on. Coach Cole.
Great job, guys.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here from today's Leader, the Coach Curl podcast. Welcome to Leadership Lessons from Life.
The Coach Curl podcast is brought to you by Think and Grow Business, the home of the Think and Grow Business Mastermind. If you're serious about growing your business, get serious and join a mastermind group today. Find out more at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here, and welcome to Leadership Lessons, your hump day learning session to get you through to the end of the week. Now, last week I spoke about creating enthusiasm and balancing that enthusiasm and energy. People with too much enthusiasm are often thought of as fake and put people off. And of course, when we don't have enough enthusiasm, it really challenges us to make some forward progress. So we also shared a couple of quick little tips there last week on how to generate enthusiasm if you're not necessarily feeling enthusiastic. Think of a time when you were, so those tips were think of a time when you were enthusiastic and try and recreate that emotion, try and recreate that feeling to get some energy and some enthusiasm flowing back into your day. But also think of, the second tip was to think of a reward that you would get when you got through whatever it is that was challenging you. And to get energetic about the task that you're actually at hand, thinking about the reward or the potential reward that you're going to provide to yourself once you had finished your particular task. And today I just want to explore that some more because we had some feedback during the week. Yeah, that's great, Tony. That's great, Coach Curl. But what else can we do to help us create enthusiasm? Because as we know, it's always good to be around energetic, enthusiastic people. Their energy rubs off on us. It gets us energetic. It gets us enthusiastic. And it's always good. You don't want to be the person that walks into the room and people say, oh no, they're here again, because you become that energy drain on others. We want to be energetic and we want to be enthusiastic without going to that extent of turning people off. And for ourselves, I'm sure that everyone listening to this would want to be the person that spreads energy. They would want to be the person that spreads enthusiasm. And how can you do that if you don't have it? So some of the people that make contact this week, absolutely. You can I'm going to give you some more tips on how you can be more enthusiastic, how you can generate enthusiasm when you don't necessarily have it. And one of the key areas that I see time and time again with successful people, some of the stuff that I do, it helps us when we can break down a task. So there's always going to be something within a task or a objective for the day that we actually enjoy doing, right? There's always going to be something. And our role is to try and discover what that something is by breaking or slicing the task down into smaller fragments, so that we're thinking about what are the tasks that I really, really enjoy and how can I generate enthusiasm to get through some of those chunks that maybe I don't enjoy. So a really good example is if you were to go shopping with your wife or your partner. Now, some people don't like shopping, and it may not be something that you enjoy doing, but maybe there's segments of that shopping experience that you actually enjoy. You might think about the lunch that you're going to have, that nice lunch where you can sit down with your partner and share a loving lunch. Maybe that's something that's going to generate some enthusiasm to go out there and do what it is that you need to be doing. Think about if you're reviewing your performance for your business. Now, Sometimes that's not a pleasant task. Sometimes it's overly pleasant because we're doing so well. But at times it may not be the most enjoyable task. You may not be a numbers person. You may not appreciate or enjoy doing the numbers. But you may enjoy brainstorming. So once again, it's about slicing the review up into smaller chunks and looking to add in the elements as much as humanly possible of the elements that you enjoy. So maybe when you're looking at your numbers, you're thinking about how can I improve those numbers, and you're starting to think about that from a brainstorming aspect, because being creative around the development of ideas is something that you enjoy. But this is entirely personal, isn't it? It really is. So it really is, once again, about breaking whatever the task is that we're not enthusiastic about into those smaller chunks. And even if it's a struggle to find something that you're enthusiastic about, breaking it down into smaller chunks offers that opportunity to be thinking about what are my little rewards that I can provide to myself along the way, because then you can get enthusiastic about the rewards. So the 3 aspects to create enthusiasm. Right, so think of a time when you were enthusiastic and try and capture that emotion, try and capture that feeling, and try and recreate it in wherever you are and whatever the task is or the objective that you're trying to chase. Think of a reward that you can provide to yourself at the end of the task, which is another way you can get energetic, you can get excited about the reward that you're going to provide to yourself. And of course, there's always the internal rewards that we get from the release of dopamine when we've actually pushed through and achieved something of note for ourselves. So once again, there's that internal reward that we're giving ourselves. So maybe there's not even a need to provide an external reward, but sometimes there will be. And then today's tip, of course, is to break the task down, slice it into more manageable and enjoyable tasks, and that will help you build enthusiasm for the overall task. When we're more enthusiastic about a task, simply we do it better. So it makes sense to look for ways that we can generate enthusiasm. It makes complete sense. Recreate it, think of a reward, slice it down. But one of the provisos that I'll just throw in here, because it's just something that I when we slice down a task, sometimes we get captured on the negative aspects of some of those slices as well. So don't get into that mindset. Don't get into that mode. We're slicing the task down to make it more manageable and ultimately more enjoyable. I hope you've taken something away from leadership lessons today. I shall see you all again. This is Coach Cole. I shall see you all again next Wednesday. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for listening to our Leadership Lessons from Life session today. I hope it will provide impact in your leadership journey. Check out Think and Grow Business for all of your leadership development needs. If you want individual or team coaching, build better leadership behaviors in your organization, develop high-performing teams, the range of programs available at Think and Grow Business will certainly help you. Book your free 30-minute discovery call at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au. Wherever you are, remember you are standing stronger, braver, and wiser. Have yourself a most successful week, and remember the golden rule: just don't be an arsehole. I'll see you next time.